All right, so what's up, y'all? I don't think anybody's in here right now, but it is what it is. I'm gonna try something different for this one. Let me handle this a little bit. He's in here right now, but it is what it is. Making sure my sound right. All right, we good. So, yeah, trying something a little different. This is gonna be a live stream of me going over poems. Let me get. Hold up. Let me get my notes right. Because there's a few things I want to go over. As y'all see, your boy got the notes. I'm trying to get my notes set up. Always have like little notes here and there. But anyway, so yeah, we are gonna go over palms coverage. Actually, I'm gonna scoot this over just a smidgen. And y'all should see this setup right now is very bootleg. But so yeah. First off, I'm gonna go over 2x2. We're gonna go over palms, and yeah, we're gonna basically show this against. Shoot, I almost forgot. We're gonna show this against 4 verts because I just want to show you guys what this looks like against 4 verts. So first off, y'all gonna see me look down in here. I'm looking at my notes because I'm not trying to just recall this straight by memory, but palms against 2x2 is also known as 2-read. It's like a hybrid cover 2, cover 4 type thing. The inside receiver determines basically everything. So if the number 1 goes vertical and the number 2 goes to the outside, then the number 1, who you'll see, is going to take care of the number 2. So if the number 2 goes outside, so if more goes outside, which I didn't turn on match right now, but if you know what, and your boy's big dumb too. Hold up. There we go. See, y'all done caught me slipping already. See, this is how the recording goes, pretty much every time. But anyway, so basically this is how it's gonna go. Number 1, the number 1 corner is gonna read Hopkins, and if he goes vertical, he'll take him vertical. Now, what happens is if Moore, the number 2, or McBride, the number 2 over there, if they go underneath to the outside, number 1 is going to bite down on him and take the number 2, and then the free safety and strong safety will then take the number 1 on the outside. And then we're going to show you what that looks like as well. Just let me turn on match so you guys can see that. Boom. So right now, this is with match coverage turned off, and you see the quarters, the quarter flats are just going to kind of carry them, but not well enough. So let's go back into that. Let's turn on match. Go to palms. So you're going to see here, I'm going to show you, I'm just going to block the running back just for the purpose of this video. You're going to see the number 1 corner bites down, and then, wow, D-Hop going to moss that man. But anyway, I'm going to show you guys what happens in 2x2. This is 2x2 palms. So, you know, if you have a guy who really thinks that you're playing cover 2, right? The one thing that you're going to notice is, number 1, he's going to carry him until he sees, like I said, number 2 do a short route to the outside. Number 1 corner is going to bite down harder, take him, which now means that the this would be the free safety since the running back is on the opposite side. He's going to go now and cover the number 1, which now kind of leaves you know, this quarter flat defender your middle or your 3 rec, and then your other quarter flat to kind of take the underneath. Now, the one thing that is scary is this deep middle. So, if you do have a deep post coming from this side, the one nice thing about that is he's already inside. But sometimes I don't like how aggressive he is at running to the sideline, because if he then cuts inside right here, he's in a horrible position to then cover the inside. So I would like him to be aggressive, but not this aggressive covering the outside routes. Now, the computer knows that they're on a streak, so I guess he's going to be that aggressive. What I do like running palms against is, for instance, if I've come out in quarters a few times, given the quarters look, but then I also catch my opponent um, off guard if I run like cover two, for instance. If I do a cover two, um, and they think, okay, well, this safety is just going to back up, and there's going to be all this room to the sidelines. You can do that. Another thing which is nice in this is you understand that in cover four quarters, he would be responsible for number two for going to the outside. What's funny about this is sometimes it'll throw them off when they see that he is not going aggressively with this out route. He has leverage here. So they'll end up trying to throw this. And this actually won me a game last year, only because I was playing cover 9. But this won me a game last year because an opponent kept running quick speed outs. And this defender here broke down a little earlier. If you shade down, I don't know. I don't have a second controller, so it'd be hard for me to figure that out. But by the way, also what's happening in the chat. Thank y'all for coming through. Thank you for coming through. Your boy needs to get better at streaming and whatnot, because I haven't streamed like that, so I don't be messing with it. So y'all gonna see some little technical difficulties in my stream. But yeah, man. Actually, hold up. My bad. I'm gonna pause this for a second because I need to send this out. I need to share this for folks out there, because I'm just kind of doing it for no reason at this point. So give me about 2 seconds. Give me about 2 seconds. Yeah, man. Actually, hold up. My bad. I'm gonna pause this for a second because I need to. All right. My bad for that. I had to share that out real quick. But anyway, let me rehash on this because this is probably looking wild right now. Once again, thank y'all to the folks that's in the chat right now. In the chat's worth. Thank y'all for the likes. So yeah, so let me rehash. Cover 4 palms against 2x2. Basically, what we're reading is number 1 here. Reading number 1. If number 1 goes vertical, he's going to carry him for a second. Now in palms, this number 2 receiver here, and then also the number 2 on that side there is going to basically determine what the number 1 and the number 1 corner does, and then the free and strong safety. So if both the 1 and 2 go vertical, then number 1 just pattern matches him vertical. Once again, if he goes vertical, this quarter flat's going to carry and help him out until he gets to this free safety. Same thing on the other side. If number 1 goes vertical, he's going to carry him. He's only going to carry him if number 2 goes vertical. If they both go vertical, then it's pretty much done the same as let's see. What's up, Daniel? Hopefully this isn't so choppy. My computer is not the best at streaming. So hopefully it does better. Let's see. Is everything smooth on your end, Daniel? Okay, I guess it looks good now. I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, number 1, reading number 1. This corner is reading number 1 if he goes vertical. If number 2, so we're gonna look on this side. If number 2 decides to do like a speed out, or he just goes directly to the flat, then now this number 1 is going to jump down on that speed out or that flat route, anything going straight to the flats. And if this number 1 receiver goes vertical, now the free safety is responsible for him. So I'm going to show you guys a little clip of that really quickly. And you're going to see, boom. So you've seen there, number 1 went vertical, but number 2, I can't get over to him. Number 2 goes to the flats. So number 1's going to jump down, and now the free safety is going to take the number 1 receiver. So this is pretty much reading the same as like cover 2, right? Where he is playing almost like a flats technique, and then you have him playing like a deep half, except for he's going to be more aggressive getting to number 1. With this quarter flats, he's going to carry him over to that corner and then help out kind of in that hook area right here. Okay, cool. Good to see that it's working. All right, so that's 2x2, and then I'm gonna show you just in case something like this happens. I'm gonna block them. You're gonna see number 1's gonna carry him, and now you have more help underneath. And this is why I like palms sometimes against 2x2. There are some instances where, if your opponent really likes running drags or like a mesh concept, right? You have 3 people now responsible for the 2 people going underneath, and you have 4 people responsible for the 2 people going deep. Because you've seen here, number 2 did not go to the flats. He went inside, so now he's going to look directly at number 1. Number 1's going vertical. He's going vertical. The number 2 didn't go vertical. You're gonna see him. He steps inside, doesn't go vertical, so he should bracket and help out with number 1, but he'll bracket and stay inside to help, just in case he runs a post or something like that. Same thing on this side. Number 1 went vertical. Number 2 did not go directly to the flat, so now he's going to carry him inside, and then now he's going to carry these routes going back to the outside. One thing that I didn't like is how aggressive he was and how he didn't get back over, but the one thing is you still got help over the middle. So if this is you, just be cognizant of, there could be that missed assignment right there. So I'm trying to think of anything else. So for instance, if you have something like this, right, you're going to see he's going to bracket. He's going to bracket number 2. Or actually, so right here, you're going to see, once again, number 1 doesn't see number 1 go vertical, so then he looks at number 2. It reads very similarly. So you're going to see they then bracket off to the deep zones, and then you have everything else underneath helping out with the crossing routes. You're going to see. So number 2, does number 2 go to the flats? Number 2 doesn't go to the flats. So he's looking at number 1 as well. He has to stay back because he needs to be able to, he can't be so aggressive on this and then get torched to the sideline. So he sees that number 1's going inside and he's not going vertical, so then he gets eyes on number 2. You know that the quarter flat is going to carry him, put hands on him, get him inside, carry him until he gets to the free safety, who is now taking over. He's going to pattern match number 2 since number 2 went vertical, but now you also have help from the number 1 corner, right? And same thing over here, you got help on that. But the nice thing is, after he gets hands on him, this quarter flat is going to carry him to the middle, and now you have this here. Now this is, I would say, the weakness of this, where if you run mesh from the outsides, now you got 1 on 2, or like 1 on 2, 2 on 2, depending on how aggressive your quarter flats get with carrying. Sometimes they get a little bit more aggressive. Now, if he was as aggressive as this guy here, you have a bit of an issue. But right here, if you see something like this, and a real NFL quarterback would probably throw that, depending, he'd probably throw that right here, probably a little bit more up the field around here, because he knows that this middle linebacker is not athletic enough to get over there. But this would be a very tight throw. But still, you'd be able to get one of these in here. Or since he took this middle linebacker, then took this step inside this way, you could throw it over top or lead him, but he'd get blasted. So, I mean, there is some stuff you could do. And also, most receivers are going to see this zone coverage and probably stop right here. Just hitch up right here. And just make this throw a lot harder. Also, you see this safety aggressively attacking this like this. You throw that right there and pick up a huge gain. So that is that on cover 2. Now we're going to move to 3x1. 3x1 is pretty nice. We're going to go for verts. Pick palms. So we're going over 3x1 now. So in 3x1, this reads differently. So you have the number 1 corner who is on X. This corner here, he is going to be with the M over his head. He is going to be Meg on the solo receiver. Meg standing for man everywhere he goes. So he's just going to go every single place that this receiver goes. If he doesn't go vertical, he's still going to go in that drag with him. He's going to do the speed out with him. He's everywhere he's going with him. Next, this quarter flat defender, he is basically kind of looking at the running back. If the running back goes to the flats, he is also pattern matching him. If he doesn't go to the flats, he then kind of helps out. This number one corner here, he is usually going to go in Madden. He's going to go Meg with him if he goes anywhere, at least in Madden. One thing that I would like is if he doesn't go vertical and he does decide to run a drag, I would like him to get eyes on number 2. But if I remember correctly, that's not always the case. And then same thing, if number 1 and number 2 doesn't go vertical and number 3 goes vertical, I would then like him to see him bracket on him. But if I remember correctly, at least in Madden, he doesn't go vertical, or he doesn't help. I'm pretty sure he kind of megs up on him. If number 2 goes vertical, the quarter flat, then instead of getting hands and allowing this strong safety who is over top on this side, instead of putting hands on him and then letting the strong safety take over number 2, what he does is instead he goes vertical with number 2 if number 2 goes vertical, which means now that the 3 rec hook is going to carry number 3 if number 3 goes vertical, and then the strong safety on this side is then responsible for number 3 if number 3 goes vertical. If number 3 doesn't go vertical, then he will look to number 2. And then if number 3 and number 2 don't go vertical, he will look to number 1. The one person that's kind of out that doesn't have a necessary assignment is going to be this free safety who is above this quarter flat. I can't get my cursor up there, and I don't have a second controller yet. But he is kind of like the free man, so he's going to be able to help. If you have Hopkins and you're kind of afraid that Hopkins is going to torch this cornerback over here, you're not confident that, you can just bracket and double cover him. Make sure he doesn't get that off. If they do a lot of crossing routes from number 3, number 2, or number 1, and you just want to take that away, you can definitely do that with that safety there. He's just a free man in this formation, and usually I'll use that free safety there. So I'm going to run this for verts and show you guys how this works. I'm going to just restreak him, make this a little easier. So you're going to see, all right. So we'll look at the instant replay here. Like I said, Meg, man everywhere he goes. It's just going to take him wherever, right? This guy is kind of getting his eyes on the running back. If he goes to the flats, he's going to take him. If not, he's just going to kind of hang out in this, area of the field, help take crossers. We're going to look to the 3 rec hook. He's going to carry number 3 vertical to help out with the safety, who the safety has eyes on number 3. If number 3 goes vertical, he's going to take him vertical. So he's going vertical. So now he's going to pattern match. That means that now the quarter flat is looking at number 2. Number 2 goes vertical. He's going to pattern match. At least in Madden, that tends to get him beat deep sometimes. So definitely be wary of that, which that led to that touchdown. And then once again, number 1, he's looking at if number 1 goes vertical, he'll go vertical. Now with that being said, let's change this to see if number 1 doesn't go vertical, and I'm going to put Hopkins on a speed out just to show you the different things there. So we're going to let this play out. Man, everywhere he goes, over there. And you see there, like I said, the number 1, he's going to just kind of carry with him everywhere he goes. Once again, let me make sure number 1 doesn't go vertical. My bad, y'all. I had to make sure that the sound was good. I don't be streaming like that. I think I've only streamed one other time, but so yeah, we're gonna look over here, right? Or let me just make this simple. We're gonna look here, right? Hopkins does a speed out. It's man everywhere he goes. He's going over there regardless. Once again, Running back goes to the flat. He's going to go over there and help with the running back. We're going to look at the 3-rag hook. 3-rag hook is going to carry number 3. If number 3 goes vertical, you see he carries number 3 vertical. The quarter flat, he's going to take number 2. If number 2 goes vertical, you see number 2 go vertical. And then you see right here that number 1 goes underneath. He just kind of plays Meg. One thing that I would like to see, like I said, is number 1 bracket on number 2. But I get why he does this, because you understand that number 3 is not going to be in that position because he has to carry. But with that being said, though, you understand you have help over top from 2 safeties. So I would like him to not be this aggressive and just kind of hover and kind of stay over in the middle. So now I'm going to show y'all just one more thing. Just number 2 goes vertical and then send drags like this. And I'll send him to the flats, right? Just so y'all see what I'm talking about, right? Regardless of what happens, that's a replay. Hold up, let me. So yeah, number 3 doesn't go vertical, which means this mid read, he's going to be the wall defender and take him, just carry him. And then you see number 1 is like kind of doing this Meg thing. Like I said, I would like to see him then bracket on number 2 because he understands there's somebody going across this middle, because this 3-rec could, help out. Because like I said, this quarter flat tends to get beat deep quite a bit. And you got extra help over top. So it's not necessarily bad that it's happening, but that's how it happens. It just also depends on who's coaching it and how they coach it. Some of them want you to bracket. I guess in Madden, they're not bracketing. He just kind of Meg. So the number 1s, if you're playing palms, just understand the number 1s are going to be Meg no matter what. Your outside corners are always going to be Meg. He's Meg. He's Meg. And you see that he's going to the middle of the field to just kind of help out. You see he's going down and helping out. So that's usually who I use as the user. This one's kind of short, especially if you remember the cover 4 quarters stuff that I've done. If y'all haven't, go back and watch some of those videos. And yeah, man, that's cover 4 quarters, or cover 4 palms right there. Next, we gonna go over cover 3. Oh snap! Hold up. So yeah, my bad. Next we're gonna go over. I'm just picking a random play. We're gonna go over cover 3 seams and cover 3 buzz seam. And you're good. And that's a lip called lip riz. So let me get this set up. And yeah, We're gonna go over those. Those are nice alternatives to mix in there. Buzz seam gives you a 2 high look, where it's just regular cover 3 seams. Will give you the normal 1 high look. And most formations, if I remember correctly, so yeah, nickel over has cover 3 seam, and they also have buzz seam. So most of these do have the cover 3. It's just nickel doesn't have palms, cover 6, cover 9. They don't have cover 9. They don't have palms. They do have cover 6. They don't have cover 6 invert. But there's a bunch of different things you can do to mix up coverages. You have cover 3 cloud, which gives you a cover 2 look and middle field open look. The one key for that one is, I'm going to show you guys, if they come out, if you look at the coverage, right, you're going to see that the corner right here is pressed up, whereas the corner over here is sitting back. That's one tell that you can use, which means, for instance, here, I'm going to do this. Are you good, KB? This is just kind of like a test run. I'm trying to get the streaming stuff down. I'm not that good with streaming. I don't have it all figured out. But yeah, cover 3 cloud. So there is a little thing that you could do. Something that I like doing sometimes, just running the speed out or just sending them straight to the flats. And that's going to put that that cloud flat in basically a pickle. And that's going to make it tough for that safety over top. So you can do something like this and try to fit it in there. Now, I wouldn't throw it like that, but that is an option that you can do to then, get that stuff worked out. What's superior against the C4 family? Ooh, you know what? That's pretty good. That's a good question. So I'm gonna go over to the concepts. Medium passing. Let me see what they have. Levels, Salem, shake. I think it's in deep passing. The Mills concept, at least in real life, is really good, which is in H shallow cross. So I'll just come out in just regular cover 4 quarters. The Mills concept is really good against cover 4 quarters because, like I said, if you understand what happens with the strong safety and free safety, if McBride goes, I think on Madden it's like 8 yards, it's considered vertical. So if he goes 8 yards or more vertical, then this safety above the quarter flat's going to take him, which means now he's one-on-one with no help over the middle of the field. So you'll see in real life a lot of teams will run this Mills concept, and the Mills concept is just like a deep dig with a post coming over top. In Madden, if you have a route tech with Hopkins, Madden doesn't do it right. It did it way better last year because I ran the Mills concept a lot last year. If you go back and watch some of those videos, I actually won a game with the Titans in overtime because of this, but because I kept noticing that he kept running quarters. But you'll see teams in real life that will run this, and if you have somebody like Hopkins with like a route tech or something like that, and that corner is either not as fast or something like that, then it can do some damage. Let me see if it'll work. So you see, but that's the thing, it doesn't do it right. And what should be happening, I'm gonna show you guys. What should be happening is, because McBride is, I guess one thing you could do if you want to make it a little bit better is have smart route the dig, because then he's going to have to go with McBride. But because this was vertical and he makes his break at, how many yards is this? Like 8 yards. He should be matching with him. And you see right here, now if he matches with him, you see all of this space right here. Hopkins beats this corner and he gets over top. Yeah, yeah, it definitely was better. Yeah. 20, it's weird. 23 has such good it has such good like potential, but I don't know, man. Like there's some little stuff that they just don't do right. But let me see if um smart route and that deep dig would help at all. I just want to see. So yeah, it does help. And you've seen right there that it actually does help having that smart routed dig over top. It helps out. So you see right here, him getting a little bit more vertical, especially if you got time. He's gonna take him, and you see right here, there's nobody over top, and that's what slot drive. What formation is slot drive in? But yeah, there's a play that I might see if I can find on YouTube and then upload it when I go over this play. Yeah, just smart route it. Um, because it's in trips. Okay. Um, I think it was against the Jets that it happened. Yeah, I'm in the Cardinals playbook. It was against the Jets, and they ran this. And like I said, man, especially if you know D Hop or um, like anybody that has a really good route running, this gets just so open. And I don't know why I don't do this more often. I guess I don't run against people that uh, run this too much anyway. Um, Trips to the wide side, streak the inside receiver. That's also a good one too because it creates almost like a rub, and it's like a scissors concept. And depending on how the D coordinator teaches it, they could do if I remember correct, I think it's a Zorro check. I got it in my note. See, this how nerdy I am. I got notes, but if I remember correct, it's in a Zorro check. Where's it at? There is Zorro. Yeah, it's the Zorro check. So, slot drive. Hold on, let me see. Is it in? You said it's in the Cardinals playbook, the trips formation. Let me go to that real quick. Slot drive. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. So that's another one. So if they do run um if they ran quarters with this, which I guess you could, but I wouldn't. You do have a Mills concept right here, so Brown essentially should, if I have time, get open. But you see there, they don't run it right, and oh, you know why they don't do it right? Yeah, you do have to streak the running back. So one thing you could do is you could do it this way as well. Um, you could streak the running back, but the only thing is with trips, um, this running or since there's four people to one side, it cancels out. It cancels out the match principle. So um, you probably did say it. Motion. Did you say motion them over? If you motion them over to the weak side like this, I feel like you did say that. Um, I see what you're saying. The only thing that I guess I don't really like about that I wouldn't like about streaking RB, which you could, it definitely is viable, is that it kind of gets in the way almost. But if you move your running back over here let's just say you send him out to the flats. You could also streak him, but send him to the flats, right? I would drag more and put McBride on the deep dig. What happens is now your safety is pattern matching against McBride, because if they're playing quarters against this 3x1, then that free safety, the strong safety is responsible for McBride, which means now Brown should get open, but he don't do it the right way, and he gets over there. So I see why you're saying streak him. I guess I'm trying to think of it too much as like real life. I guess that's what I'm thinking of. It's like the real life Madden doesn't do it right. But nah, yeah, Brown should get open right there. I am also really close to the end zone, so let me see. Let me move this back. Let's see. So I'm gonna have to move him over, slide it over there, ID him, streak this guy. Oh my gosh, he is a demon. I see what you're saying now. I see what you're saying. That post does get open a little better if you keep the dig there too, because let me see. I see what it did there. It occupied the other safety out of the way. And boom, he gets over top. I mean, he is way faster. That is pretty nice. It's weird because I don't really get into doing that like way too much. I think what I might do here though, since I went over palms, I'm gonna play a game and I'm gonna use the Patriots and see if I can do a game with the Patriots. So let's see. I'm gonna get online. Hey, you might see me get whooped up on. I ain't playing Madden like all week. Play now. By the way, man, how you doing today, man? Thank you for always coming through to the videos and the live streams and stuff. Even though this is the first one, hopefully soon I can get a better computer, and the streams will probably be in better quality. So let's see. We got Mac Jones. What's that check? Dude, yeah, NY Kia definitely got me into it big time. NY Kia, and then is it Deuce Close? I think it was Deuce Close. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Nothing to really complain about. Let's see. Pierre Strong, 92 speed. Got good acceleration. Not good at break tackling. Let's see his change of directions. Really nothing crazy. Not good stiff arm. He can't spin. About the same juking. Carrying a lot lower. Catching is, I mean, sheesh. I want to get into the run and shoot. I think I like the air raid too much. But I need to get into the run and shoot, because I want to not run the same thing over and over all the time. I've been looking at that, and I also been thinking about running like a zone read type offense as well. I have a pretty nice spread going on, but let's see here. And I'm setting up the. I set this up before. I just can't remember what I did with this roster, because they have a very interesting roster. So I do remember. I think Myers he has 87 speed. His change of direction is 85. So he has a higher change of direction. Let's see. Is 89 speed. Marcus Jones, huh? That's crazy. They got the cornerback in there. What is his catching though? 74 catches. See, I don't know if I want that right there. Let's look at this because they have some very interesting players. So you got Devontae Parker. I definitely want to keep him number 1. I just can't remember what I did. I think I had Myers at the number 2, Aguilar, and then Thornton. His agility is not up there, so I think how I did it was, and then mix Thornton in there because catching. Kendrick Bourne's hands are better. Let's see, he's better in space. He's not too much better in space. He's a little. I mean, he's actually worse in space than Nelson Aguilar. Thornton is just real fast. So maybe what I'll do is throw Thornton in there in them situations where if he's pressing a lot, I can throw Thornton in there and see if I can catch him off guard. See, now I just got to figure out for the slot between these two, Aguilar or Bourne. They have good height, which is nice. I love the tight end situation. Yeah, their defense is nice. It's not that they have a bunch of really good players, but they have a lot of very solid guys. You got Lawrence Guy, Dietrich, really decent. Matt Judon is tough too. You got Juwan Billy. The only thing with him is he's very slow. You got Raekwon McMillan, Jelani Tavai, Anthony Jennings. They got Josh Uche. Let me put him over here. They got somebody else though. I swear they do. Maybe I'm going crazy. So we got Uche. Quarterback situation I do like. Jonathan Jones. I want him at the number 1. And you're going to see how I set up my safeties. So Mills, that should be fine. So instead of it like this, I'm going to put Peppers here. I'm going to put McCourty there and Duggar here. And you're going to see why I'm doing it this way because of the big nickel defense that I'm trying to run. I want my best coverage guy right here. And then these two, I mean, he's 6'1", 220. He's almost like a linebacker. Peppers played linebacker in college and did pretty well. Strong safety. So it's not Kyle Duggar. There's Phillips. So then if I need to, I can flip-flop these two. Just so if one gets too tired, I can put Phillips in or Jabril Peppers. Let's look at this. Third down back. I don't want Ramondre. I'll keep Damian Harris there. I'll have Ramondre in there. They don't have his weight the right way though. Isn't he like 260 or something crazy like that? So I don't want Jacoby Myers there. I think it's Kendrick Bourne and Aguilar that I want there. And then we're going to put Thornton right here. Let's see. Rush left, Matt Judon, Uche. Lawrence Guy. He's 315, 271. If they're rushing, I'm going to do it like that. sub linebacker. And this is where it's nice that they have so many daggone safeties. Because now I can put Adrian Phillips there. In past situations, it'll be nice. And then, yeah, man, I wish it really mattered too. I mean, it don't make sense to me that it doesn't make it doesn't have any kind of weight in this stuff, man. Like, I get tired of seeing like really small running backs stiff arm a 320-pound defensive tackle when that running back has no momentum. Like, I get it may happen every blue moon just because maybe the defensive tackle just his his, I don't know, weight was off or something. But man, it just gets so frustrating. So let's use these Patriots and see if I can get a win. I'm gonna stream one game. So if I win, I win. If I lose, I lose. I might get blown out. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use the Raiders defensive playbook, and we're gonna do the 90s joints right there, random 2000. All right, let's get it cracking. Hopefully I don't get blown out, man. That was suck. So we're gonna go short. Who we playing against? The Rams. I'm gonna defend short pass. They do got Baker now, so I definitely got to make sure that he doesn't get outside the pocket. So it's gonna be a lot of QB contains, and your boy very, very well could get blown out this first game, man. All right. Got like a classic Super Bowl rematch, man. Kicking it off first. Need to get a good stop on defense. Hey, thank you. I hope I get this 21-point game, man. Because using the Rams destroyed my record. I cannot use the Rams. I was horrible with the Rams. You would have laughed if you seen me with these Rams, man. Because eventually I'm going to use I don't know if I'm going to do all 32 teams, but I'm going to use the Eagles. And I'm going to do more of a spread. And option defense. So, crap. I didn't get into the right defense, but it's okay. Let me get him back over here because good run right there. I wasn't in the right defense. So let me get my stuff set up. So I'm going to get quarters. Whoa. Cover 6 invert. Come out in this weak side blitz. Go to cover 6 invert. And user Phillips. Nice big hit on him. Let's get the rest of this. Buzz seam. And then we're going to do cover 9. Come back out in here. Tight slots. We're going to do quarters. I'm going to guard the flats. I just want him to think that I'm in like a cover 3. Interception. I'm telling you guys, man, that's why I love this defense, because it throws people off. You see one high, and basically what happens is they think that you're in like a cover 3 or something like that. And that you're really not. So we get a stop first. It's going to be tough to block Aaron Donald. but he has everybody backed off. So I'm going to, because I feel like he is blitzing, which he might. And this is something that I've worked on. And he drops it. Okay, he didn't blitz everybody, but he was sitting in that. Okay. So let me set this up. This first drive, it needs to be a feel out. I'm going to put flood. And I'm going to come out and slant, because if he comes out, okay. So I'm going to just keep slants because, oh my, woo! Okay, see, look at me playing like a dum-dum. Telling you, my first game, I always struggle so hard. So let me get this stuff set up. I'm going to keep that RPO zone there. And move this in there. And I'm going to come out in shallow cross. Because I should have... So I'm going to do this, actually, because I have a feeling that if he doesn't guard this... Oh. Okay, you know what? Hey, that was a horrible first drive. We're just gonna take these points. So I can see already that he is coming out in a heavy blitz, but he is not. Oh, he ran into my kicker. But okay, so anyway, horrible first one. He's gonna come out in all out blitzes and then adjust. So now we just gotta adjust off that. But that was a horrible first drive. The only reason I got points is because I got a good defensive turnover right there. So from there, we got to mix in the run a little bit more. And what's nice is tight way off. I can come out in this and basically just not even make any adjustments off it because... Yeah, he's probably going to set up a nice little blitz. Empty base. Let me see. What do I want to... I'm going to come out and cover one. Contain. And just user over the middle. Swap that. I could have picked that off, but I'd rather not try it because you never know in Madden, especially with a lot of these ags and all that other stuff. So I'm gonna come back out in quarters. And right there, we get good coverage, man. 4th and 7. Let's see what he does. Came out with PA shot, which that's another really good play to really get your opponent in a pickle because, yeah, especially if I'm running quarters. So I'm going to come out in this blitz because I don't want him to have too much time, and he has all the time in the world. He got me. He got me right there. Same play. So now I'm going to come out and invert. I'm going to blitz, and I'm going to user Duggar. I want to send a blitz. I need to blitz a little bit more. And right there, I mean, you see the benefit to blitzing sometimes. Off trio. So I'm going to come back out in this cover 6 invert. Actually, I'm going to do cover 9 and user Phillips because I have a feeling he's going to try to... Good run there. I need to set up my D line a little bit better. goes. So I'm gonna come back out and I'm gonna come out and buzz seam. Good coverage right there. He gets 3. Empty flex. Come on, back out and dime. We're gonna come out and cover 1, contain again. Kind of glad that he tried to throw that one. For my defensive audibles, you see I have quarters, invert, buzz, seam, and 9. Tight flex. Simply because I feel like it's good for a lot of the different things. So we're going to come back out and buzz, seam. Let's see. Woo! He almost got that. Hopefully he goes for the field goal, which he does, but I never trust anybody. So, field goal game. That one 4th down conversion really hurt, but we didn't give up a touchdown, which is good. So, no. So I actually based out of that weak side, that one high weak side blitz that I was running. It's the one that I ran on 4th and 7. Because it brings that safety down, and that is a basically a form of defense that I really like running. So we're gonna come out in this RPO zone peak again. I'm trying to figure out this formation because it is very useful. I'm gonna flip it actually because I just want to see. So I'm reading the guy head over Aguilar. I don't really use the palms as much anymore just because what people have been doing. Okay, so he's kind of committing to this run. So let me go over here. But I do bring out palms every so often. It's just I don't do it as much anymore. I've noticed I've been getting burnt by it. There's some weird. There's like a weird. I don't know. There's something weird with it right now, and it's kind of. It's been getting me burnt a lot, especially those quarter flats. So if they run 4 verts through palms, the quarter flats get burnt just because they have to. They have to watch. They have to watch way too much. Yeah, palms is nice, man. It's just I don't know, man. They don't play it right in this game. I don't want to come out in. Come out in this, and I'll probably audible just in case. So I'm reading the flood side first. If I see that. So yeah, he went deep, and he stayed inside. We go outside. 6 invert. Yeah, it does put like palms against the. Yep. So this is actually pretty nice. Oh, nice right there. Hunter Henry getting loose. Getting loose. And I knew he was a man, so that's why I, chanced that throw right there. One thing that he's going to have to learn, though, is that Daniel Jones is quick enough to use this read option. So I want to use this read option on him. And one thing that's nice is sometimes what I like to do. Okay, so he's in a zone. So I legit thought I did not hit the A button, and I guess I did. Hey, you learn something every day. Let me get these audibles set up. He'll rebubble. Corner. And then stick wheel. I may come out and slip screen. Dude, spread is so nice, man. Spread is so nice because it lets you run the ball a little bit more. I feel like. So I'm going to run this here. And that release is so slow. That would have been such a good play call. Good on him right there. He ran cover 6 invert, so he obviously kind of understands what he's doing. Dang, I needed that. All right. So I'm not even going to look at Myers because I'm not testing my boy. So I'm looking. Come on. Touchdown. Good. I really like this play so much, especially if they blitz a lot because whoever is on the running back never gets over there in time. Some of the formations and added new plays, the spread. Yeah, the spread playbook is nice, but I really can't wait until they add until they have NCAA because man, I feel like you're gonna see a lot of I feel like you're gonna see a lot of crazy gameplays, man. I'm gonna have a lot of fun with him. So he's coming out in trips. And we're gonna do invert again. And I tried the big hit. Do not try the big hit all the time. And see, that's another thing that I'm not doing. There's one little thing that I need to start doing again that I haven't been doing. So he's going back to single back trips. Dang, good run. Good run on him. That single back trips always gives me it always gives me fits, man. I needed a stop on that one, and the just run defense is just not that great this year. But hey, this is a good back and forth game. I feel like I just need to step it up on defense. I need to score a touchdown right here, and I think we'll be good. Down to the 21. If I could waste this whole quarter, I would be in a great position. What's nice about this is I can make a makeshift Y stick if I need to. And that's what's nice about it is I can make that makeshift Y stick. Nah, you good, KB. You good, man. I trust me when I be asking a ton of questions all the time, man. I be doing a bunch of that stuff, man. Andre Stevenson getting a good right there. And actually, yeah. So he's doing outside shade. So redrag them like so. We're gonna read it. He got me. Oh, he had me. I see. I'm playing so bad on offense right now. He had me. I just think he second guessed himself. So we're gonna go shallow cross again. Dude, I'm trying to learn a lot still too. I feel you, bruh. So if Parker, I need to look because if Parker, Dang, man. I wish I could get that out there a little bit better. Because that was a cover 2, and I just, yeah, Mackey, yep. Because his defense is so weird that I'm trying to figure out a way to attack this, man. Send the running back over here. Let's just read it. I gotta just read this correctly. Why am I playing this stupid? Yeah, I'm playing stupid right now on offense. My first game, I always just, I don't know. So let me get in a cover 6 invert. I'm going to go over here and make this adjustment. My camera about to die in a little bit. What in the? I need to lessen this. They hold their blocks way too well, man. So in turn, man, they hold these blocks so well. It's so annoying. But hey, it is what it is. He scored a touchdown. Hey man, your boy is struggling right now. We gonna come back. I don't know what to do on that one. I'm gonna have to just switch it up. I have enough people in the box. I just cannot get anybody back there. But I'm playing just stupid is what it is. I need to get back into trips. Let's see if we can at least get a field goal on the board. Get something shaking. All right, let's get the trips going. Because it's kind of slot drive. We're reading the man over Aguilar. Actually, what I might do. Okay, so he's in man. And I just got to see what's going on here. Yeah, I'm reading stuff stupid. All right, let me calm down. Let me just take a deep breath. Redo this. I'm making predetermined reads. So we're just gonna I'm essentially, if I don't get anything going right here, read him. Call a timeout. I got 7 seconds left. He's playing man to man. I'm gonna do fade stops. I really like this play just because of how it works. Oh, Aguilar. Okay, I'm not even gonna lie, that was lucky. That was lucky, KB. Do as I say, not as I do. Obviously, I understand how to play this game, but your boy is struggling right now. I'm gonna switch this over real quick too, because my camera's about to die. Boom. All right, so we scored the touchdown there. Man, that was a. Sometimes you just gotta laugh. Dang, I can't change nothing. Let me make sure it's. Can you still hear me? Let me make sure if I can still hear me. All right, so we scored the touchdown there.
It sounds good.
I cannot change nothing. That's weird. All right, cool. Yeah, man, my bad. I'm playing like butt right now. We gonna get back on track. Come back in here. Hopefully this stream don't look too crazy. It's saying that it's not looking good. I did not want to run that, but hey. Love that play just for that reason right there. So 2nd and 7. I'm gonna come out in this RPO read screen. Ah, man. Hopefully this doesn't look too crazy on your end, man. My bad. I don't know what's going on right there on my end. Slow down. So these situations, let's see. It did. Okay, my bad. It's saying it's poor. I don't know what's going on right now. We're gonna switch to inside zone. Hopefully, it gets better. I don't know what's going on or why it's doing this. Dang. I don't know what I can do about it either. That's the stupid thing. 2nd and 11. Hopefully, I can commentate this a little better. So it's coming out in that, which means I'm gonna come out here like so. Pick up the first down. Boom. I'm gonna switch inside that with the read option. And let's come out in this. Is this still choppy? Hopefully it's not. Let me close this window out and see if that helps. We throw a dot to Hunter Henry for the touchdown. So that was a much better drive. Hopefully you saw it. That was a much, much better drive. There we go. It says it's good. Hopefully you see this dot real quick, man. Hopefully you've seen the dot. Single back trips again. 3 receivers. So we're just going to come straight out in cover 6 invert. There we go. I think I need to come back inside, and that'll help. Tight Y off. So I'm going to come back with this and hit them with the 4 verts. It's a good cut stick right there. 3rd and 5. I mean, he's picking up good yards on the ground. I can't let up on the fact that he still might come out and run the ball. I was a little late on that, man. Good on him right there. I just need one. I need one play, tight Y off. So we're gonna come back out in this palms. And I gotta keep my gap integrity, man. That was a good play by him. Good on him coming back to the ball. Split backfield. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna come out in this invert. I'm gonna send a blitz and go from there. I should have done was send that blitz on 3rd and 5 and try to guard the middle of the field myself. But if was a 5th, we'd all be drunk. Doubles Y off. Ooh, my stomach. Okay. Telling you, man, those are underrated. So what I might do now, come off here like so. I was about to say, if they let him get off on that one. All right. Because I feel like he's going to try to run slants again at some point. Bunch offset. All right, so. Dang, he got me. All right, he's doing a pretty good job here. So now that we're down here, I'm getting out of here. Let's see. Tight slots. I'm going to come out Tampa 2. Bring these guys down in the box. Ooh, there we go. I read that like a book. And he's not going to get too far. But man, that was a good pick off right there. That was really good right there. So now I have a feeling he may send a blitz. Which actually, this gives me a chance to show you the play that I've been wanting to try to run. Hopefully, he is a man, which he doesn't look to be a man. But we're going to see. There's only one guy over there. Okay. And that is the reason why I love that play right there so much. All right. Let's keep this moving. Get this in the field goal range. Ooh, that run off. Let me just slide down. I'm not trying to get jacked up. That was a good run right there. We're going to come out and tight. I'm going to run a quick base. I'm going to run a little power. Ooh, he's got a lot of people in the middle. He's got a lot of people bunched up. It could be a rub option. Blitzing from invert. I like blitzing it from invert more just because of the spacing. And like I said, man, you can't be having all them people bunched up in the middle like that. But yeah, I like blitzing from invert more just because of I know that I at least have people that are going to be matched up. Um, and usually the blitz angles are pretty good. Yeah, that double stack is nice. So he is bringing him down. I should have kept it with the quarterback, but I don't want to make any mistakes. He's calling a timeout, and I need to turn on shoe clock. So I'm going to come out in trips, actually. Run this inside zone again. The thing that just is so tough, though, is that he has Aaron Donald. That makes it so tough. Because even if I get a field goal here, I'm fine. Good run right there. Got to be patient. And I'm going to go Trey open. Trey open inside zone. I know that he's going to have people ready. So, and a couple of things to make it look like I'm going to throw the ball, but I'm fine with running this rock and kicking 3, going up 10. So now he has no timeouts. No timeouts. And I don't know why they want me to go for this, but we're going to kick this field goal, go up 10, and make him drive down the field twice. All right, so we up 10, 2 possessions. I had a key stop on the goal line, man. Jelani Tavai played a super sloppy first half. Second half has been much better offensively. Definitely had to run the ball a little bit more and just trust the run, but this is when you can be a little bit more aggressive. But seeing as he understands what he's doing, I'm not going to be doing that as much. So now we're going to do cover 2 man. I'm backing those guys off. And I am going to basically try to make him earn it down the field. Tight flex. So if he's playing tight flex, big nickel over G again. I'm going to come out in this. And then coming above cover 3 buzz. And you get him in the middle. Like so. Jalen Mills. Woo! Jalen Mills got burnt. Good thing that Stafford is not looking too good. So he's coming out in tight flex again. Which means that I'm going to come out. What do I want to do? I'm going to just come out straight up quarters. Back him up. Good knockout right there. 4th and 10. Doing a good job on defense. He's going to have to go for this. I'm going to come out and dime. Because I need tight flex. I need a good stop. So, for the sake of it, I'm going to come out and cover 4 drop. And I just don't want to give up anything big. I need to keep him inbounds. And we got the sack right there. Like I said, cover 4 drop. It's pretty good. Dang, he quit. Okay. That's it right there. He quit. So yeah, man, that's the end of the first game. Y'all saw that was it was a sloppy first half, but we came back. I gotta message him because I got lucky on that game. Recently played well. I gotta send him a message because he was good. Oh, dang. Can't message him. I ain't even about to try. But anyway, yeah. Thank you for coming through, man. It really means a lot. I'm gonna be done with it right now. Let me know if I should do more of these streams. I know it wasn't part of it was a little choppy, but yeah, man, definitely had fun. Definitely had a lot of fun doing it, and want to go ahead and try this more. But yeah, I don't know. We gonna see. Let me think. What should I do next? So I said I'm gonna do Liz Rip next. After this, I'm gonna use this as my. Oh, it started skipping. Dang. All right. Well, yeah, my computer. Oh, dang. So basically, what happened was he ended up. I ended up stopping him on fourth down. He tried to go for it and missed, but I got a sack on the 4th and 10 on him. But I'm trying to. What I was saying was I'm trying to figure out if I want to after I do the I want to more try to do more because it's not a lot. But anyway, man, like I said, thank you for coming through. Always appreciate it. And I guess I'm gonna have to see you next time, man. I don't know when I'm gonna get on the stream again.